He's using this feedback. Me moving forward is him moving back. A little kick forward. From here, my left foot, move yourself back. I'm already keeping the elbow in check. Forward, and while I'm kicking it forward, I'm stretching my pull back. There is no immediate forward roll.
Sound right, boy.
It sound right, boy.
I'll no longer be standing, I'll be on my knees. And we're going to be walking on our knees. Whenever he moves back, I'm going to chase with my knees. He's going to place his feet on my hip or my pocket. Choose a side and move yourself back. Same thing, I'm just walking forward. He's using this feedback. Me moving forward is him moving back. Let's go. We're going to be working on shoulder lock. So it's a joint lock. Every joint has a certain range of motion, right? एक range तक ही आप उस joint को you can extend it. If you try to force it beyond a point, that becomes a joint lock. That's the whole idea, whether it be your elbow, wrist, shoulder, any joint, knee, ankle, any joint. We're going to be working on shoulder joint. Person is on the knees. It's the same movement that we will be using जो अभी हमने warm up में करा, right? Only difference would be that his hands would be somewhat here between my pocket to armpit. Why would he be keeping the arms here? We'll define it afterwards. You'll see it, and when people be rolling, you'll see that naturally arms would be there. But for now, we start with hands over. This could also look like that he's preventing punches or he's keeping my arms in check. Any case. Right? We can start with feet on the hips or with the close guard. Both are okay. Again, feet is what we refer to as guard in Jiu-Jitsu. Just like in boxing, your arms are the guard. In Jiu-Jitsu, we refer feet as the primary guard. And arms become your secondary guard. Okay. We start with feet on the hip because अभी हमने वही warm up किया है. Hands are on the ground. This is where we are. I'm going to choose a side. For example, I'm looking towards Arzu. I'm going to move my hip in the line of the fingers. Sideways, you're turning to your right shoulder, left is off the ground. You're going to use your feet or the contact on the pocket to move your hip outside. From here, free hand will keep a check on the elbow. I'm going to look away from him. Partner is here. We are looking away from our partner. Okay? At the same time, Garv is saving his arm by pulling his grip towards his pocket. This is the little feedback from him. If he stays stiff, then I'll be working the elbow. That's another submission. So arm is completely stretched and I can press the elbow, I'll get the armbar. But we want to focus on the shoulder. So he's moving his watch towards my pocket, as in he's saving himself from the arm. I'm going to use this momentum to look away, away, away. Kick my foot over the face. Okay, go back please. Arm is already here. Choose a side. You move away in the line of the fingers. Check the elbow. The moment that I check, he's saving his wrist. I'm gonna look away from him. To help myself, open your right arm and start making it as a headrest. From here, kick your foot over. No mobility is needed. Sorry. But if I was here and I want to do the same kick, now I need good amount of mobility. Messing up my knee. So pop, out, check, move away as much as you can. A little kick forward. From here, I'm gonna kick my left foot, which is under the chin, forward. This makes my right easy to move. My right was stuck underneath. I'm gonna free, and we go in one line with the partner. We just do till this point. We both are looking in the same direction now. Wapas. This side time. Our feet on the hip, choose a side, hip out. I keep a check on the elbow, he bends his wrist, move away. If you move far away, it becomes way more easy for you to kick. If you don't stretch enough, you will need some kind of a mobility. Right. So, make your arm as a headrest, kick over, kick forward, free your right, and square off with the partner. I'm still holding on to the wrist. Right. Then it will be my partner's turn. We clear. Let's go. Grounded jitna ho sakta hai. Down rather than try to sit up. This is the omoplata. Shoulder lock, left foot forward. And then pull your right out. Now start aligning yourself closer to that pocket. Guys, general rule of jiu-jitsu for those who are new to this, any kind of a struggle, breathing issues, not comfortable, don't want to continue, you tap on your partner. They will let you go. And if the tap happens on you, let go immediately. Right? Any kind of a pain or hurting. So, we again start with the same structure, feet are on the hip. You can keep a check right from the very beginning. We are changing this sequence. This can be different as per the situation. आप हाथ पहले पकड़ सकते हैं, बाद में पकड़ सकते हैं. Both are okay. You're going to use this to move yourself back. I'm already keeping the elbow in check. Headrest. Makes your kick easy. Do not get up. This is in terms of fighting back from the partner. Partner will always try to run towards you. Run towards me. This makes my shoulder joint a little heavy. Right? Uncomfortable. Plus, my feet now are weak. As in, he can always hug my toes and pair pakad lo, and then he'll try to manipulate. And I can't use my arms now. Like at least one arm is gone because I'm using it to post. So, stay down. Kick. Free your foot. Post on your free foot, use it for the hip escape. Now running towards me is not that easy. The reason being, I am not in direct sight. He has to first look towards me and I'm onto his back. That is not easy. And throughout I'm keeping a check onto his elbow. I don't want to hold on to the wrist because he can still pull his arm out. Arm out, khicho. Would be a fight, but he will be able to win this. Khicho. The next joint is caught. From here, I'm going to use my free foot, knee to the chest, kick in the air and use that momentum to sit up. Right? From here, we'll look for the finish, but before we finish, he's ready to roll. For Tanmay asking that omoplata defense is mostly rolling over. You can roll when you are on your knees. जैसे भी आप लोग forward roll भी कर रहे थे warm up में. You were in your stable position for a roll. But if I can make him all stretched out or flat, belly bottom ho jao. You can't roll immediately. You have to first get up on your knees. And that would be enough time for me to finish or cause some kind of a pain to the shoulder. Wapas. This is what we're going to do. I'm still holding on to the elbow. We're going to open our free foot way far. I'm going to kick my other foot forward, and while I'm kicking it forward, I'm stretching my hamstring forward. I'm also closing my heel to the other one. Once we are here, pull your feet back. Leave the elbow now, because I have the feet covering for the elbow. Hands forward. And slowly you have to walk up. I'm not putting any weight on him. We don't need to put any weight on him. And he's already ready to tap. I have this room to finish. But the shoulder is stuck, and a little movement forward, that is enough. This is what is happening to the shoulder. Feet on the hip, check the elbow, move out, foot over, kick, free, out, pull back, kick to sit up. Open, back, hands forward. We finish. कर लेंगे.
This movement to get him off balanced. You do that movement again.
So what's happening here is, I am moving away from him. I am turning away. So right now we both are looking in the same direction. I'm going to be looking towards the bag. And I will not let him follow because of my left foot. So my left foot becomes a wall. You're supposed to chase, otherwise your joint is in pain. So I'm looking away. This is why he would go flat. Right? So we are here, forward, open, kick, and now against the elbow. Keep your feet stretched out, flexed out. Pull back, pull back. There is no immediate forward roll. For forward roll, he has to first sit up on the knees, which is enough time for me to lean forward. Finishing part. When we are finishing all of it, सामने. All I have to do is hands on the ground and I walk forward. Hands on the ground, forward. One arm, two arm, and then the head. So see it as a triangle. 1 point base, turn on. 1 point base, 2 point base, and the third point is your triangle. Head is your triangle. Right? Now some of you guys are also keeping your arm across the body, maybe mobility issue that you're not able to go onto the knees. But kind of you are helping your partner survive this lock for an extra second, if not more. And that 1 extra second, it might be slippery, you might be gassing out, this could be your 10th round, could make a big difference. Look at this, 1, 2, triangle, 1 point base, 2 point base, third is your head. That means you will be finishing in the line of head. Look at the time. कितना उठना पड़ा मुझे, I think 4 or 5 seconds of running forward or diagonal.
Don't push from the legs to get up. सिर्फ आप head आगे करते हो.
आप हाथ आगे लेके जाओ as if you wanna stretch forward. That pigeon pose, वैसा ही. But don't just be on your shin, but you wanna be rolling on your knees. Look at the difference now. So 1, 2. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4. And that 4 seconds was enough time for somebody to create some difficulty for me. Versus here, 1, 2, almost 50%. Right? This is what we want. The shoulder lock, we don't want, I'll just be downwards, we don't want to push this towards the other ear. This is good. Again, any kind of a If you force a joint beyond a certain point, it will be a lock, but not efficient. I would just want it to be here, open. I want the arm to be stretched out like a perpendicular or maybe a little over perpendicular, but we don't want this. Right? Again, this will also work, this will also work. You will get the tap, but it's about efficiency, like which one is more easier to you. Okay, we'll make one little change, or even the addition, not even the change. Rather than starting here, I'm going to start here. I'm going to have my feet around his back, locked around his back. We call it a close guard. Guard means legs. Close because I'm using my legs to wrap you around. Okay, he could be checking my bicep for now. You can pummel under, pull the person in and keep a check. Right. I'm already choosing a side. जहाँ पे मेरा head जा रहा है, pretty clear that I want to work this shoulder. अगर हम यहाँ होते, I would be choosing the other side. He's keeping a check on the bicep. Hands in. We lead with the thumb. Namaste. While you're doing the namaste, pull the person in with your knees. This is where you choose a side. 1 or 2. How do you choose a side? Move your head like a pendulum. I already have his elbow in check. Feet on the ground, that foot on the ground or on the hip. Use it to move back. Everything else would remain the same. Are we clear? Let's go. Hip escape. Yes, hip escape. और पीछे होना. His wrist, नीचे हो जाओ. Wrist shouldn't be visible. I mean, it's just a trigger point for now, just to see कि क्या work हो रहा है. When I'm finishing the shoulder lock, his wrist is hidden. It shouldn't be visible सामने से. That is a shoulder lock. But somehow, if I was away and wrist सामने आ गई है, if the person at the front can see it, it's no longer a shoulder lock primarily, it would be a wrist lock. And this would happen as an accident, as in you'll not even need to get onto your knees. A little leaning forward with the upper body, because the wrist is stuck navel line पे, center पे, and this is what is happening. So to keep it 100% for a shoulder lock, make sure the wrist is not visible. It's to the pocket. It's not anywhere to your belly. Right? It's good to know it as a knowledge, as an awareness. If something is happening to you, you know where to tap. But if you talk about the rule set, this is not allowed at the initial level. Right? But knowledge-wise, good for the awareness that you should know how to be safe, how to tap early. We're going to add one more thing. Same close guard. My feet wrapped around. Maybe he's checking the bicep. We'll still keep it the same way. Thumb in, namaste, in, check. Okay. From here, out, feet on the hip. I want to work the omoplata here, or the shoulder lock that we just did, but he is not moving his wrist downwards to the pocket. This is where we attack the arm in this stretched out manner, the way it is. So rather than focusing on the shoulder, we focus on the elbow joint now. I'm here, same work, I'm gonna work a hip escape against the finger out, and we get up. From here, my foot against the elbow. I'm just gonna press. So his arm, I'll just show it upwards so we can see what's happening. His arm is stretched out. Right? I moved back. He can't follow me because of my feet. He can't chase towards me, can't run towards me. His arm is stuck. Any pressure on the elbow, haath mat move karna, any pressure on the elbow, that means I'm forcing that range of motion beyond a point. So ye haath upar aane ki bajaye, I'll be using my thigh, inner thigh, against the elbow. Anytime he wants to defend this, by turning, that becomes your setup for the shoulder work. Idhar aana. Against the finger, move away. Start setting up your armbar. If it works, good. Otherwise, it forces him to bend the wrist. Otherwise, he will not be bending the wrist by himself. Especially abhi, when you know what's happening. You would want to keep it stretched out. So you start working the armbar. It works, good. Otherwise, we will be working arm lock as a different topic. For now, I want the armbar to fail, just so you defend it.
The armbar, we can do the setup for the armbar in what exact part of the Omoplata sequence?
Before Omoplata.
Just before Omoplata.
So, if he's not turning his wrist, it will be an armbar. If he's turning it, it becomes Omoplata. So see it, you're attacking the armbar, he's defending it by pulling the arm back. Technically, he can also push it upwards. That would be another submission. We're not doing it right now. I just want your partner to go scripted in pulling it backwards, not pushing it up. The other one, we'll do it in the next session. Right? For now, you get their arm completely stretched out. Start pushing your inner thigh into the elbow. It works, good. I want it to fail for now, just for the script. Down, finish your Omoplata. We clear? Let's go. That means the other one fulfills. आप नहीं बैठ रहे इसलिए submission.